Al-Baqarah verse 25. We begin with wa bashir, which is wa attached to a verb bashir from the root ba shin ra. From the shadda over the second radical, we can tell it's a form 2 verb, and the stem vowel is kasra, indicating an imperative verb. So here Allah is commanding the Prophet, peace be upon him, to give good news. Moving on, we have al-ladina, meaning those who. Following word is a verb amanu, meaning believe. The hamza prefix indicates form 4 perfect verb, and u ending indicates 3mp conjugation. Next we have another verb amilu, meaning to work or to do, and it's also conjugated in 3mp perfect. Next we have solihat from the root sad lam ha, meaning righteous deeds. At ending indicates a feminine plural noun, and it's in accusative as the object of the previous verb. And this one is form 1 active participle, and in verse 11 we saw muslihun, meaning reformers, which is form 4 active participle from the same root. Coming back, let's recap the first line. In English we get and give good news to those who believe and do the righteous deeds. Moving on to the second line, we have anna, meaning that. Following word is lahum, meaning for them. And then we have jannatin, meaning gardens, from the root jim, nun, which are doubled roots. The at ending indicates a feminine plural noun, and it's in accusative as the subject of anna, and to be verb is implied. So anna lahum jannatin means that there will be gardens for them. Moving on, we have tajri from the root jim ra ye, meaning to flow. The ta prefix indicates 3fs or 2ms conjugation, but we can know it's 3fs from the context. Moving on, we have min tahtiha, meaning under them. Tahti is in genitive because of the preposition min, and the pronoun ha refers back to the gardens. Following word is anhar, which is the plural form of nahar from the root nun ha ra. It's in nominative as the subject of the verb tajri, and as you know, non-human plural nouns are treated as feminine singular, which is why it takes a feminine verb here. And this whole sentence is describing the gardens here. So we can say in English, gardens under which the rivers flow. Moving on, we have kullama, meaning every time. Up next is a verb ruziku from the root ra ze kof, and we saw this root in verse 3 and 22. The u-e vowel pattern tells us it's a passive perfect verb, and u ending indicates 3mp conjugation. And even though it's a perfect tense verb, it usually expresses repeated present or future action when used with kullama, so it's translated as every time they are provided. Next we have minha, meaning from it or from there, referring to the garden. Next we have another min, and then we have thamaratin, meaning fruit, and we've seen this noun in verse 22 as well. It's in genitive because of the preposition min. The following word is rizqan, meaning provision, and it shares the same root as the verb ruziku, and it's in accusative as the object. So we can say in English, every time they are provided with a provision of fruit from there. Moving on, we have a verb qalu, meaning they will say. Now let's look at the second line. We have hadha, meaning this. Next word is alladhi, meaning the one which, and to be verb is implied. And then we have a verb ruziqna, which is the same verb as ruziku in the first line, but this time it has na suffix, so it means we were provided. Next we have min qablu, meaning before. Coming next is wa utu, which is wa attached to the verb utu, and it's followed by bihi, which is preposition be plus pronoun he. utu is a passive form of this verb we saw in verse 23. Here, itu plus preposition be meant to bring. Likewise, the passive verb utu plus preposition be means they are brought, or rather, they are given. So utu bihi means it will be given to them. Moving on, we have mutashabihan from the root shin be he, meaning resemblance. It is in accusative as an adverb describing the previous word bihi. Now let's recap the second line. In English, we can say, this is the one which we were provided with before, and it will be given to them in resemblance, which means they will be given something similar to what they already had before. Now let's look at the last page. Our next word is walahum, meaning and for them. And then we have fiha, meaning in it, referring to the garden. Next we have azwajun, which is the plural form of zawj from the root zay, waw, jim. It's a nominative as the subject, and to be verb is implied. So lahum fiha azwajun means in it there will be spouses for them. Moving on, we have mutahharatun from the root tahara, meaning purified. It's passive participle from the form to verb, as we can tell from the shadda over the second radical. And it is in nominative because it's describing the previous noun, which is also in nominative. And it takes feminine singular adjective because the word azwaj is considered non-human plural because it's referring to spouses as a category. Now onto the last line, we have wahum, meaning and they. Following word is fiha, meaning in it. And finally, we have an active participle khalidun from the root kha lam del, meaning they are abiding, or they will be abiding forever. It's nominative as a predicate for whom, so this second line means and they will abide in it forever. Alright, thanks for bearing with this long video, and let's wrap up with a quick recap. In English, we get and give good news to those who believe and do the righteous deeds, that for them there will be gardens under which flow the rivers. Every time they are provided with a provision of fruit from there, they will say, this is the one which we were provided with before, and they will be given similar things. And for them there will be purified spouses, and they will abide in it forever.